Hello and very good morning to all of you. How are you? I think you all are doing fine. So, in last period, we were discussing about how to balance a chemical equation. So, in that lecture, we had discussed a very basic or very traditional way to balance a chemical equation. Now, today, what we are going to do? Okay, we are going to learn a trick by which we can easily balance a chemical equation. So, in these two periods, we are going to learn two different tricks to balance a chemical equation. Now, we'll start our first trick to balance a chemical equation. Okay, so before going to start how to balance a chemical equation by a trick, let's wish to share you some information that which point we have to remember before going to start to balance a chemical equation. Okay, so in that trick, remember first what we do. We will first balance a metals present in a chemical reaction or chemical equation. Then when the metals are balanced, we will balance non-metals in a chemical equation, present in a chemical equation. Then when non-metals will was balanced, then what will we do? We will balance oxygen present in a chemical reaction, and then finally we will balance the hydrogen present in a chemical reaction. So in this sequence we will balance a chemical equation. So likewise we will see some inorganic reaction, and afterwards we will see the organic reaction. So first I will take a simple example between reaction between magnesium and oxygen, that is O2. When this combine, it will form magnesium oxide. Now we have to balance this equation. What will we do? We will first balance a metal. How many magnesium are present here? Only one. Here is one magnesium. So abhi balance hai. Now the magnesium is balanced. We will left it. Now what will we do? Non-metal is not present here. Non-metal is oxygen is here, but we'll discuss it later on. So non-metal except oxygen, nothing is there. Then we'll balance the oxygen. Okay. So on the left hand side of this equation, there are two oxygen atoms, and on the right hand side of this equation, there is only one oxygen atom. So we'll balance oxygen. So what will we do? We'll put 2 here. Okay, so now 2 oxygens are balanced. But in that what happened? Here the quantity of magnesium becomes 2. So we'll balance this one. So we'll put 2 in front of magnesium. So now this equation is balanced equation quickly. Okay, so it requires little bit practice. So if you do the practice, you will be very fast. Then second equation we can take, like when ferrous, it is reacted with water, it forms Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas is liberated. Now we are going to balance this equation. What will we do? According to this trick, first we will select the metal. Which metal is there? Ferrous. Okay, so now we'll balance the ferrous. Here only one ferrous is there. Here 3 ferrous are here. So what will we do? We'll put 3 in front of ferrous. So now the ferrous are balanced. Now next step, we'll choose the non-metal except oxygen and hydrogen. So there is no other non-metal is present except oxygen and hydrogen. So now what will we choose? We will choose the oxygen. And here oxygen, how many oxygens are here? Only one oxygen is here, and here 4 oxygen atoms are here. So what will we do? We will put 4 in front of this. So now the quantity of oxygen becomes the equal, that is 4 oxygens are here, 4 oxygens are here. So now what metals is balanced, oxygen is balanced. Now what will be balanced? We will balance the hydrogen atom. So how many hydrogens are here? 4 into 2, 8 hydrogen. Here only 2 hydrogens are here. So we'll put 4 here. So now it becomes 8. So now all these elements or atoms are balanced. Now we'll take third example. Okay, that is a reaction between barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate, that is Al2SO4 thrice. It gives barium sulfate, that is BaSO4 plus AlCl3. Remember one point in last lecture, I think I pronounced it as barium, I think so. So it's a barium, not beryllium. It's a barium, not beryllium. So remember this one. Okay. So now we'll balance this equation. How we'll balance this equation? First of all, we'll select the metal. So two metals are here, barium and aluminum. So first of all, we'll balance the aluminum because two aluminum are there. So that's why we'll balance the aluminum. So how many aluminums are here? Two aluminums are here. So we'll balance it like we'll put the 2 here. Okay. So now aluminums are balanced here. Okay. Now what will we do? There is another metal, that is barium. So barium here, one barium is here, here also one barium is here. So we'll don't do anything here. Then what will we choose? We will choose the non-metal. So non-metal, chlorine is here, sulfur is here. So we'll choose the sulfur because chlorine is only 2 and sulfurs are 3. So that's why we'll choose the sulfur. So 3 sulfurs are here. Here only one sulfur is there. So we'll put 3 here. So now this sulfur becomes 3 and becomes equal. Now what happen in this case? If I balance the sulfur, the quantity of barium becomes 3. So what I will do? I will put 3 here. So the quantity of barium will become equal. Okay, got it? Simple, very simple. Then next, what will we do? Now we balance barium, we balanced aluminum, we balance sulfur. Now what will we balance? We balance the chlorine because it is also a non-metal. So how many chlorines are present? 3 into 2, 6 chlorines are there. Here also 2 into 3, 6 chlorines are there. So chlorine is already balanced. Okay. Now what is remaining here? Oxygen atom. So how many oxygens are here? 4 into 3, that is 12 oxygen atoms are here. And here 3 into 4, that is 12 oxygen atoms are here. So now in this way we balance this chemical equation. It is a very simple trick. Okay. So now what will we discuss next is how to balance a organic reaction. So let me rub this one and we'll see how to balance a organic reaction. Okay, we'll see the simple examples. First example that we are going to see here is a combustion of methane, CH4 plus O2, and you all know what will be the product when methane and oxygen is combined together, or when methane is combust in presence of oxygen. I told you earlier that it will form CO2 plus H2O. Now we'll balance this one according to this trick. Here no metal is present, so we'll skip this point. Then non-metal, we have to balance the non-metal except oxygen and hydrogen. So non-metal except hydrogen and oxygen is carbon. So how many carbons are present? On left hand side 1, on right hand side 1. So it is balanced. So no need to balance this one. Now what will we balance? Oxygen. Okay. So how many oxygens are here? 2, and here 2 plus 1, 3 oxygen is there. Okay. It's quite difficult to balance this one. Now we'll apply our brain. Okay, we'll use our brain how to balance this one. So there is 3 oxygen, there are 2 oxygen. How can we balance? So we can apply our brain, use our brain. So it will become 3 by 2. Okay, just for our knowledge. Okay, 3 by 2 means 1.5. 1.5 into 2 means 3. Now it is balanced. Now what will we balance? We will balance the hydrogen. Here 4 hydrogens are here, and here is only 2 hydrogens. So what will we put here? We'll put 2 here. So now 4 hydrogens are here, 4 hydrogens are here. But while doing these, the quantity of oxygen is changes. Here 2 plus 2, 4 oxygens are here. Here only 3 oxygens are here. So what will we do? We'll put 2 here. So in that way the oxygen is also balanced. Very simple. Now we'll take the another example, that is combustion of benzene, that is C6H6 plus O2. When it combusts, it will form CO2 plus H2O. Now we'll balance by this trick. Metal, no metal is here. Non-metal, yes, carbon is here. How many carbons are here? 6. Here is only 1, so we'll put 6 here. Balance, simple. Now we'll balance oxygen. How many oxygens are here? 2. Here 6 into 2 is 12. 12 plus 6 into 2 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 means we will put 7 here. Now what will balance? Hydrogen. Hydrogen, 6 hydrogen. Here only 2 hydrogen. We will put 3 here. So 3 into 2, 6. Now while doing this, so the quantity of oxygen is changes. That 3 into 2, 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So what we'll write here? 15 by 2. Now as I told you earlier, we do not use the fraction in a while writing a chemical reaction. So we'll multiply this equation by 2. So this equation will become 2C6H6 plus this 2 and 2 will be cancelled, 15O2, and will form, this is 2 into 6 is 12 CO2 plus 2 into 3 is 6 H2O. So by doing this trick, we can easily solve the we can easily balance a chemical equation. So I hope you enjoy this topic, and in next trick what I am going to show you, I will balance this chemical equation by using some maths. Okay, some mathematics use करके will balance this chemical equation. So wait, and I will show you in next period that how to balance a chemical reaction by using a mathematical concept. Oh, enjoy your day. Thank you very much for listening me. Okay, we'll meet again. Thank you very much.